Amazing. I never, ever, ever get tired of watching that. And Jane and Chris join me now live from the Dancing on Ice rink, of course, because that's what's going on there too. How are you feeling, Jane, about going back to Sarajevo to recreate it 30 years on?
We're very excited, actually, and honoured to have been invited by the mayors of Sarajevo to go back. A little bit nervous and anxious at the same time, but hopefully, you know, it'll be a big event for the city.
Very much so. And Chris, looking forward to it?
Oh, very much so. I mean, the Zetra Stadium where we performed the Olympics in was actually blown up during the war, and they've reconstructed it. And so it's quite an honour to be able to go back and be there and perform. And we're sort of helping get their skating programme off the ground again.
Oh, that's really good. And you've certainly done that here in the UK. I mean, you did that back then, 30 years ago, when you inspired so many people, but also with Dancing on Ice now. And you know, so many, especially young kids, have actually taken to the ice and at least had a go, at least tried.
Yes, I mean, it's not just young people, it's older people who are having a go too, and it is a great way to keep fit.
Which is good. And of course, we've seen you doing the Bolero on Dancing on Ice. That's been one of the absolute highlights. And it always is the highlight when we get to the finals. That's the thing that everybody wants to see. So we're looking forward to that this year. Now, sadly, Gareth Gates, we lost Gareth Gates this week.
Yeah, well, you know, it's a tough crowd to be hanging with right now.
Yeah.
And Gareth was the latest victim. But it's getting down to the nitty-gritty now. Everybody wants to stay and perform that Bolero by the final.
But he went out with 2 cracking performances, so he's nothing to be ashamed of.
Exactly, and I loved how it was 80s, it was all a big 80s theme and a bit of a tribute to you too.
84 specifically.
Exactly, 1984, which completely makes sense. Now, thinking about that Bolero, Chris, would you be able, if you could do that routine again, exactly the way you did it, do you think that's a gold medal winning routine now? Would you be allowed to do all of those things that you did?
The rules and regulations have changed a lot now, and the requirements have changed, and so it wouldn't be competitive in today's competition like at the Olympics.
Oh, that's a shame, but it will always be in our minds. Everybody's always going to remember that. It's an absolutely incredible routine. Now, look, I know you two are not going to be involved with Dancing on Ice anymore, and sadly we hear that perhaps, who knows, perhaps if we make enough noise, the show might come back. But I can't see the two of you ever retiring completely from doing what you do.
Well, after Dancing on Ice, we're taking it on tour all around the country. But we once retired back in 1998.
Yes.
And we got back together again. We did it quietly, but I don't think we're ever going to announce that we're retiring again now. I think it's just being laid in the ground, the next thing.
We've still got other projects in mind, so we're not disappearing.
I'm very glad to hear it, very glad to hear it, because I mean, we don't want you to, and it's been such a massive part of your lives as well, and you've actually inspired other people, but we just wish there was another Torvill and Dean out there, but there must be, mustn't there?
Well, at the Olympics right now, there's Penny and Nick, who are really prospects, maybe not for this Olympics, but certainly for the next Olympics after this Olympics, that I think we may be seeing a medal from them.
Oh, that would be great. We'll definitely look out for them, and we'll enjoy Dancing on Ice while we still can enjoy you. And then obviously there's the tour as well, as you said, which is terrific.
Yeah, we're really excited. We're getting close now to the final. We're about 3-4 weeks away. Still a lot of skating to be done, a lot from us, but certainly from the contestants, and they're just getting better. We can't believe what they're doing this year.
It is amazing. It really is. It's wonderful to talk to you. Enjoy Sarajevo. Enjoy that whole recreation. I cannot believe it's 30 years ago. You both look amazing and still doing it so beautifully. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
The word national treasure is bandied around a lot, but they really are, aren't they? Right, still to come.